Alrighty, everybody. Hopefully, you are here and ready for a wonderful episode of
Superfood
Superfood
Parents, where we
Parents, where we get you to
eat
eat
more
more
fruits and
fruits and
vegetables
vegetables
every
every
spread.
spread.
You
Y'all
see
see
my
my
hand
hand
all
all
over
over here
here
in
in
the
the food
food
camera.
camera.
I
I
want
want
to
to
be
be
sure
sure
that
that
y'all
y'all
can
can
see
see
the
the
food
food
as
as
we
we
cook
cook
these
these
manly
manly
cheese
cheese
grits.
grits.
Look
Look
at
at
this.
this. See,
This
this
is
is
not
not
food.
food.
These
These
are
are
dishes
dishes
that
that
have
have
just
just
been
been
washed.
washed.
Uh,
Uh,
we
we
don't
don't
need
need
those
those
in
in
there,
there,
just
just
lids.
lids, right? That's for the
Grits.
grits once
We're
we're
done.
done.
Now,
Now,
I've
I've
done
done
a
a
poll
poll
here,
here,
so
so
I'd
I'd
like
like
to
to
ask
ask
you
you
all:
all,
do
do
you
you
eat
eat
grits?
grits?
Do
Do
you
you
eat
eat
cheese?
cheese grits?
I
I
keep
keep
hearing
hearing
people
people
say,
say,
"Well,
well,
I
I
eat
eat
shrimp
shrimp
and
and
grits,"
grits,
but
but
listen,
listen, y'all,
this
this
is
is going to make up our cheese sauce. I got
gotta
to
hold
hold
this
this
basket
basket
carefully.
carefully.
This
This
used
used
to
to
be
be
a
a
blueberry
blueberry
basket,
basket,
right?
right?
This
This
is
is
what
what
makes
makes
this
this
manly.
manly.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of
y'all
y'all
men
men
can't
can't
raise
raise
the
the
flag.
flag.
We'll
We'll
just
just
put
put
it
it
that
that
way.
way. That's the way PCRM calls it.
So
So
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
y'all
y'all
men
men
having
having
trouble
trouble
raising
raising
the
the
flag,
flag,
right?
right?
All
All
of
of
this
this
food
food
is
is
gonna
going to
help
help
you
you
do
do
that.
that.
All
All
right.
right.
On
On
a
a
regular
regular
basis,
basis,
without
without
fail,
fail,
you
you
will
will
wake
wake
up
up
with
with
wood.
wood.
So
So
here
here
we
we
got
got
parsnips.
parsnips.
We've
We've
got
got
I
I
gotta
gotta
talk
talk
fast,
fast,
y'all.
y'all.
So
So
y'all
y'all
y'all,
y'all,
they
they
making
making
me
me
talk
talk
bad
bad
today.
today.
Yellow
Yellow
squash,
squash,
carrots.
carrots.
All
All
you
you
need
need
is
is
yellow
yellow
and
and
white
white
vegetables.
vegetables.
You
You
don't
don't
even
even
need
need
all
all
of
of
these,
these,
okay?
okay?
All
All
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
do
do
is
is
help
help
you
you
all
all
out.
out.
So
So
this
this
way,
way,
for
for
my
my
Renaissance
Renaissance
grandma,
grandma,
Lord
Lord
knows
knows
I'm
I'm
talking
talking
bad
bad
and
and
you
you
in
in
here.
here.
Okay,
Okay,
my
my
Renaissance
Renaissance
grandma,
grandma,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
talk
talk
good
good
now.
now.
And
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
just
just
start
start
cooking.
cooking.
Now,
Now,
the
the
first
first
thing
thing
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
do
do
is
is
start
start
with
with
my
my
rutabagas
rutabagas
because
because
y'all
y'all
know
know
my
my
cheese
cheese
sauce
sauce
for
for
this.
this.
Wait,
Wait,
let
let
me
me
read
read
the
the
comment,
comment,
y'all.
y'all.
For
For
my
my
cheese
cheese
sauce,
sauce,
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
ignore
ignore
the
the
comment
comment
because
because
my
my
Renaissance
Renaissance
grandma
grandma
said,
said,
no
"No
grits.
grits."
Lord
Lord
Jesus,
Jesus,
my
my
Renaissance
Renaissance
grandma,
grandma,
you
you
used
used
to
to
be
be
my
my
hero.
hero.
Luckily,
Luckily,
you
you
still
still
are.
are.
Okay.
Okay,
The
the
way
way
you
you
grow,
grow.
look,
Look,
I
I
love
love
you.
you.
So,
So,
okay,
okay,
thank
thank
you
you
for
for
listening
listening
in
in
the
the
bushes.
bushes.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate
that.
that.
But
But
you
you
might
might
like
like
the
the
grits
grits
after
after
this
this
because
because
I've
I've
done
done
a
a
poll.
poll.
So
So
thank
thank
you
you
for
for
telling
telling
me
me
that
that
you
you
don't
don't
like
like
grits.
grits.
Y'all,
Y'all,
let
let
me
me
know
know
if
if
you
you
like
like
grits,
grits,
not
not
shrimp
shrimp
and
and
grits,
grits,
if
if
you
you
just
just
ever
ever
have
have
eaten
eaten
grits.
grits.
Because
Because
I
I
have
have
someone
someone
saying
saying
today,
today,
you
you
know
know
what?
what?
I
I
never
never
tried
tried
grits
grits
much,
much,
but
but
when
when
I
I
tried
tried
them
them
with
with
shrimp,
shrimp,
that's
that's
when
when
I
I
realized
realized
I
I
liked
liked
them.
them.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
have
have
you
you
all
all
liking
liking
the
the
grits
grits
all
all
by
by
themselves.
themselves.
And
And
remember,
remember,
these
these
are
are
the
the
mainly
mainly
cheese
cheese
grits.
grits.
Now,
Now,
the
the
woman,
woman,
you
you
can
can
eat
eat
these
these
too
too
because
because
this
this
will
will
keep
keep
your
your
sensuous
sensuous
nature,
nature,
good.
good.
Okay,
Okay,
it'll
it'll
keep
keep
you
you
ready.
ready.
But
But
for
for
the
the
men,
men,
y'all
y'all
know
know
what's
what's
going
going
on.
on.
You
You
need
need
these
these
things
things
to
to
keep
keep
you
you
healthy,
healthy,
to
to
keep
keep
all
all
of
of
your
your
organs,
organs.
and
And
there
there
are
are
vital
vital
organs
organs
that
that
you
you
men
men
have
have
that
that
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
us
us
appreciate
appreciate
that
that
you
you
have.
have.
We
We
want
want
those
those
organs
organs
to
to
stay
stay
strong.
strong.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
keep
keep
those
those
organs
organs
strong
strong
with
with
all
all
of
of
these
these
things
things
that
that
grow
grow
from
from
the
the
ground.
ground.
So
So
I
I
prefer
prefer
to
to
use
use
rutabaga
rutabaga
simply
simply
because
because
it's
it's
one
one
of
of
those
those
vegetables
vegetables
that's
that's
hard
hard
to
to
find
find
a
a
place
place
for.
for.
People
People
are
are
always
always
like,
like,
"What
what
do
do
I
I
do
do
with
with
rutabaga?"
rutabaga
Other
other
than
than
just
just
throw
throw
it
it
um
um
in
in
the
the
pot
pot
and
and
smash
smash
it,
it,
right?
right?
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you
you
today
today
what
what
to
to
do
do
with
with
it.
it.
So,
So
because
because
it's
it's
a
a
harder
harder
root
root
vegetable,
vegetable,
and
and
y'all,
y'all,
I'm
I'm
using
using
my
my
Cutco
Cutco
knife.
knife.
This
This
is
is
the
the
only
only
knife
knife
I
I
have.
have.
And
And
of
of
course,
course,
I'm
I'm
at
at
the day
day
center,
center,
the adult day center here, the new location for Skyline 21 using this knife. So,
So
this
this
is
is
great
great
because
because
if
if
you
you
have
have
someone
someone
who
who
may
may
not
not
have
have
fine
fine
motor
motor
skills,
skills,
they
they
may
may
have
have
limited
limited
or beginner chopping skills, it's a knife that's safe for them. So, yes. Now, listen to what my Renaissance grandma is saying about her grits. And of course, I'm talking about my Cutco knife. Y'all know it's available in my Amazon store. So that means if you're watching this video live, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, it says superfoodparents.com. And that's where you would go click the Amazon button at the top to find this knife. I've had this knife for 20 years. It's the only one I own. My Renaissance grandma says she will eat grits if there's no other option. I just don't buy them. You know what? That's a good practice. I don't buy grits very often because they last so long. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and put about a cup of rutabaga into the pot. And if you're watching the thing scrolling across the bottom, you might see one of my sponsors, Coach Mary Ma, her name scrolling across the bottom because she is one of our sponsors here on the channel. She's a member. And let's turn this on. Let's see. And I'm going to put some water in here. Here at Skyline 21 Adult Day Center, we have one fan of grits. He's the one that said, "Oh, yeah, Miss LaQuita, next time you come cook, please make some grits. Cheese grits," he said specifically. So we're going to see how it goes. Y'all know G Mama Grows is in the house. I was just talking about you, G Mama Grows, because the people here at Skyline 21 were like, "Yeah, give me the sugar and the grits." I said, "See, you're an enemy along with David Hunt and G Mama Grows. And here you come, Hopping in, talking about, did somebody say grits? She stole my thunder. Let me know what's going on in Canada. Do y'all eat grits? Do y'all like grits? I don't know. You tell me. But thank you for being here, y'all. And thank you so much for all the chatting, all the engagement. Things are going really well. And I appreciate Coach Mary Ma putting G Mama Grows hashtags in there, because G Mama grows hard in the garden, y'all. That lady is a scientist and she can grow just about anything, indoors, outdoors. I admire her work. Now, let's see what's happening here. Everybody's chit-chatting out there, but let me know. Do you eat grits? Do you like grits? Do you like cheese grits? I'm making my signature cheese sauce. This cheese sauce can be used on noodles. So this is what I use for my super mac. So this is one reason why people tend to find themselves loving cheese grits once they taste this particular cheese sauce that I make. Another thing that happens is, let's see, other than the cheese grits, other than the rutabaga, let me put this lid somewhere. Y'all see me scrambling and struggling, right?
No, the rutabaga is how you make the cheese sauce.
The rutabaga, yeah, these are the same vegetables that I use in my mac and cheese. Yep, the super mac, absolutely. So this is why I think y'all are gonna like it. Remember, I was telling y'all, G Mama Grows was like, hard in the garden was like, did somebody say grits? And she's the one that likes the sugar like you like your sugar. So y'all, I'm talking to Chris. She's the founder here at Skyline 21, the owner and the director of the day center. And the other thing is with Chris, she's a businesswoman, right? Let me show you all what's happening here in the pot. Just a little bit of water, enough to cover the rutabaga. So keeps it simple, right? That's all you have to do. Don't worry about measurements. G Mama Grows says, thanks, LaQuita. You the one growing hard in the garden, G Mama Grows. It ain't me, it's you doing what you do. Chris, did you have any other questions about this food? Because look, I was like, y'all know I guess I better put some gloves on. How is this going to turn into a cheese sauce without cheese? We actually do have some non-dairy cheese. So let me be honest. Y'all know my whole foods always outweigh my non-whole food, my processed foods. So the processed foods, this whole pack of smoked Gouda is not going in there. It's non-dairy, but it's not going in there. And I think you tasted this one by itself.
I might have. I tasted so much.
What? Who was it I was just giving cheese to? I was cooking recently. And then also, you might have tasted, now you notice this is all Follow Your Heart brand. I like this particular brand. And so, she stole my thunder saying, looking good. I appreciate that, girl. I think I brushed my teeth today, so maybe that did it. But she stole my thunder. This Follow Your Heart brand shredded cheddar. To me, it doesn't have a cheddar taste. I feel like it needs to be sharp for it to really taste like cheddar. But I'd love for you to try this, and I'm going to give you a slice of cheese as well. Now, we do have a little bit of time right now because I'll take out this bag of spoons. This one is clean. We do have a little bit of time because those vegetables are in there, and this comes together really quickly. So y'all, this is what I do. I use my produce bags. You see, I always try to get organic. But Honeycrisp, I think they're GMO, and then they told us they were organic, but it was a hybrid. Anyway, this particular produce bag is now, scraps for the produce. So here we go. We can put the scraps in there. I'd like for you to grab a spoon and try some of the cheese, okay? And this can be for you, anyone else that's here, if you want to let them try the cheese. I also have, just a moment, and I'd like to hear both of your vote. I have some little cups if you need to put some into a cup. That way you can try it that way. Here, hold the cups for her, please, and take one out. Y'all, we got assistants, we got folks working hard. This is going good, okay? So back to these manly cheese grits. Again, why are they manly cheese grits? We already told you why, but we're gonna repeat it, okay? So let's see, I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for about 30 years now. And, okay. And so you got some, you need more for this cup, for your cup? Oh, both y'all have some already? Yeah. All right, what about, what's his name? Your dad, you wanna let him try it?
They're going for a walk.
Oh, you said they went for a walk. Got it. All right, so here we go. How can I say this in layman's terms so that I sound ladylike? Y'all know I try to keep it classy. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, I'm gonna get your review in just a moment about the cheese, okay? I just want to tell people the reason why these are manly cheese grits is because a lot of men are not waking up with wood is harder and harder for them, okay? I think that's a nursing term. I think I can say that as a nurse, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're a man, you already know. So all of this whole food is going to get the blood flowing in those small arteries and veins, okay? So y'all know these men are waking up and going to bed with heart, chest pains and other pains, and then they're still not waking up as if they were 12 anymore. So we want them to do that. That's why when you eat all these whole foods and add them to your cheese sauce, you're brand new. Okay, go ahead. Give us a review of what you're thinking about the cheddar.
So this is not one that I would eat bad stuff.
Right. That's what I
To
said.
be in food, I can deal with it with food, but bad stuff.
Right. Right. But really, that's pretty much the way we eat any cheddar. We just make it with something else to make it taste good, because this one is not, like you're saying, it's not that interesting even by itself. You know how we do sometimes, we'll be like, oh, let me just eat a handful of this. Yes, piece of cheese or something. But yeah, we just gonna have to use this cheddar the way we would most other cheddars. So Coach Mary Mom says, Super Chef LaQuita always bringing the best combinations. And G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden says she finally spent some coins on the reusable storage bag. I got tired of throwing my money in the trash. Yes. You know what? I do have reusable storage bags, as well as, oh yeah, this is a parsnip. I'm sorry, I didn't tell y'all that's what I was peeling. It looks like a carrot, but it grows underground the same as that rutabaga. And those foods that grow underground, they give you magnesium, which helps you to sleep. They give you iron, zinc, and copper, and those types of things that you can get from, underground. So I am going to, y'all know the hot water always burns me. Let's see what Coach Mary Ma is saying, because she was picking up what I was putting down. So let's see what she said. She said, Lord have mercy, where the men at? Come for the golden nuggets for the happy life. I know that's right. And G Mama Grows, yes, you bought those reusable bags, and she stole my thunder is saying, yes, all we need to do, we all need to find a way to save money. God knows I have too many of those plastic bags. Me too. That's why I started using these. God knows I have too many of those plastic bags and reusable ones that I've used for so many things. Right. Like y'all see, I'm like, oh, let's put the food scraps in it, because you got to do something with it, right? So I'm going to show you the pot once I put this rutabaga in there, because the biggest thing is really chopping. If you want to use your food processor, you don't have to chop. Okay. So that's a way to do it. So I'm going to drag this to the big screen so that you all can see it. Say, what, G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden? They come in all sizes. I don't use as many as I thought I would. Oh, I thought y'all was talking about the morning wood. Okay, let me get back off of that. Here we go. Manly cheese grits. Here we go. Just adding water until it covers up the vegetables. And then you just keep the heat up so they can get soft. Once I put the lid on, that helps to keep the heat in. And as you see, some of those are not really under the water. So just, shimmy it around a little bit or use a spoon. But I try to use the path of least resistance. I'm lazy. Okay, so that's on high. So we'll let it keep going, and we'll get back to what you all were talking about. Hey there, Gail at Night. Thanks for reminding everybody to please click the like button. We are here at the new location of Skyline 21 Adult Day Center, and we do have a few folks here in the audience waiting to try these cheese grits, because they like their grits with sugar, like G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden. We ain't gonna talk bad about G Mama Grows, though. She prefers parsnips over carrots unless the carrots are purple. You know what? So for this particular recipe, I do have orange and white vegetables, but also I have my secret ingredient. I don't know where David Hunt is, but y'all know I got the okra. This is what gives it that flip. So this is gonna help y'all ladies, okay? It does help all the body parts. So that flip, it works throughout. It helps your blood vessels and all of those things. But then this butternut squash, this is frozen. I buy it from the grocery store where they cut it up. I freeze the container, and then today I just took some from the container. All right, and I probably will put all of this. So I'm going to make a large batch of cheese sauce today. I'm not going to put all of it into the grits. I'll save some for later. That way it can always be used as a dip, be used for pasta, that sort of thing. So thank you all for being here and for clicking the like button. Now I'm going to chop these 3 cloves of garlic. I might do 4 because this is a large batch. And then I'm going to give a slice of cheese so we can do a cheese taste on the slice. All right. What do you think, Chris?
Okay.
All right. She said, okay. She sounded, oh, yeah, she sounded a little scared. But I ain't never scared. Y'all know me. I'm always up for a challenge. And I figure, well, what's the worst that can happen? I will just find out that ain't it. Like, don't do that again. Especially with food. That's the nice thing. Food is very forgiving, because, it's like, oh, I didn't care for that flavor. But sometimes you can always try it again and you find out that, oh, wow, things are better. Oh, I like that. My Renaissance grandma says, bring in the okra. I know that's right. Let me tell you, if you're making a cheese sauce or any sort of stretchy sauce, that is what that okra will do. It will just bless your whole dish. It'll give it a nice shine and a slip so that, how when you're making macaroni, you like it to be a little shiny? That's what you want. I'm going to rough chop the garlic because it's going to all get pureed in the end. The whole secret to this cheese sauce is my hand mixer, my immersion blender that goes into the, Lord, I hate when I have a peeling. The immersion blender goes into the pot so you don't have to take the food out. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can always use an actual blender. Ooh, this theme is trying to get me and the camera. Y'all know I can't let this makeup slip off. I will be looking like, oh my goodness, somebody brother. Okay, so thank you, Gail at Night, for reminding everybody if this is not what they wish to do. If you're like, oh, them vegetables, oh my goodness, go to energybits.com and all you do is you put in Super 20 when you check out and you can eat those algae pills and you can get 20% off of those algae pills. They take away body odor, they give you protein, they give you collagen. So all this beautiful skin people be commenting that I have, let me tell you, this beautiful skin is from me eating algae, I guess. No, it's not. I had this before then. I woke up like this, y'all. All right. Give him a piece and see. And then y'all can always have more. It's a slice of cheese. It's just a slice of cheese. Yes. So let me know, because y'all, somebody was already looking funny in the face when they saw it. I don't know about this cheese. I'm going to show you all how energybits.com works. Thank you, G Mama Grows, for saying you got all the goodies in one place. Yes, child. And I try to get organic where I can. I was with some farmers yesterday. That was a beautiful experience. Always good to be around people that are growing from the ground. Not just you all in the chat. Thanks for being here. But yeah, farmers tend to be good people because they're outside and all of that. G Mama Grows said, you play too much, LaQuita. Look, you play too much. That's how she said it too. You are beautiful without makeup. Hey, girl, you ain't there in the morning. You don't know the truth, but let's just keep that a secret in. Let me show you all this, okay? Because energy bits are little green pills. They're algae and spirulina pills. I take about 10 a day. I was showing somebody this yesterday, so let me go back to the main page, all right? Because that $65 price, you would get 20% off, which means not just $6.50, but $13 off of that $65 price. So that's a really good discount. So this is how it works, right? They have 4 different types. You can get the big bag for $130. That's a month's supply or longer, because you don't have to take 10 pills in the morning, afternoon, and night. You can do it differently. When I tell y'all this facial is really happening with this theme, and I gotta watch it. So there's one ingredient. This is what's nice. These are the benefits, right? One ingredient, 0 sugar, 100% organic. Now, this was also created by a scientist. It's a woman. It's 64% protein. It's keto. It's vegan. There are 40 nutrients in this one thing. So what are bits? They're simply algae. They call them bits because they're little bits of nutrition. All right, and they are little pills that, like, remember the little baby aspirin? That's about the size they are, or a little bit smaller. And of course you can go here, but the whole point is, y'all, you want to take this for your immunity, your daily greens, to stay beautiful. One day I won't need the makeup, but for right now, and protein. That's why you want to take this. So let's see what our review is from the people that just tried that smoked Gouda cheese. Dun 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 dun. What's the verdict, y'all?
So again, that's what I would put in the food. It would be really good in the food because you can taste the seasoning.
So you can taste that flavor of the Gouda, but you're saying like that would be good on a sandwich, inside something. You can, yeah, like a macaroni or something. You can tell that salad. Y'all hear that? They're hooking it up in here. Okay. So You know what? G Mama Grows is asking, are these chewable, talking about the energy bits? Are they chewable or swallowed like pills? Both, actually. I do swallow mine because y'all know I ain't got the three good teeth left. That's why all my food is cooked soft a little bit. So, and I puree a lot of stuff. I'm trying to look out for all of us with swallowing issues, tooth issues, elderly issues. We feeding babies. Who we feeding? Anybody can eat my food, right? My kids have good teeth. They have tried to chew it, and I have tried to chew them too, and they don't really taste like much. The chlorella and spirulina pills. So you can do both. Like they do tell you that you can also add it to a green smoothie or any smoothie that you're eating. So some people like to do it that way, but these bits are amazing. I do take them. I get my kids to take them, and yes, they like them. So back to these manly cheese grits. Again, we're starting with the cheese sauce. And you all can let me know if you like grits, if you've had grits, if you prefer grits with something, if you prefer them plain. But one of the main reasons we do this is because people always wonder, well, if the doctor says eat 5 to 7 servings of vegetables every day, I'm going to be eating all day. No, you're not. This is how you do it. You add your food to your food. If you're already eating grits or rice or potatoes, add onions, add garlic. Add rutabaga. You'd be surprised that most vegetables are quite neutral in flavor. They don't taste like much. So they will add the fiber and the nutrients that you need, but they won't add too much in the way of anything else, as far as poor, bad flavor or a poor taste or messing up the flavor, And if your vegetables are messing up the flavor of your food, then it's probably that you just added less seasonings because you felt like, oh, I made it healthy. Now I can't add the seasonings I would have added. If you already adding pork meat and bacon or whatever, keep the pork meat and bacon or whatever, right? Now I don't prefer pork meat and bacon, but I do tell people if you're going to eat meat, eat it with the bone. Bacon does not have a bone. It's highly processed. It's carcinogenic. It's on the record as being so, but we don't care about that because it tastes good, right? That's why I still eat non-dairy ice cream. I know it's no good for me, but I still eat it. So this is where I tell people, just do what you're supposed to do. You're going to do what you're not supposed to do anyway. At least I am. All right, y'all. I'm going to throw these in here so that way y'all can see what's going on, okay? I see y'all out there laughing. G Mama Grows, Heart in the Garden, and Coach Mary Ma. I'm going to take the lid off the food. Oops, let me turn it down because we do want the camera to be able to capture this, okay? So I'm going to turn this down so you all can see it. And then, yes, the steam has slowed down. I'm just shooing it away. Now I'm going to simply add the food that's not in there yet. That would be the food that I already chopped. The yellow squash, the garlic, the onions. I'm also going to add the carrots, the butternut squash, and the okra. Let this cook for about another 6 minutes, and then it will be ready to be a cheese sauce. And all we got to do then is throw in the grits or the noodles. Remember, you can use this as a dish for pasta noodles. So that way, if you are going to use macaroni noodles, linguine noodles, if you would like to pour this over a baked potato as your cheese sauce, you can do all of that with this. Any questions, Chris or Isaiah? Any questions so far?
Nope, I'm just following you.
All right.
I can take notes at home.
So y'all see this container? This is a large container. What size is this? This is the 16 ounce of because that big one is a 32.
That's like a 16.
Yeah, so this is like 2 cups then of butternut squash, and then I'll put in about 2 cups of okra also. And because we have the carrots, yes. What's your question? Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
When you cut some onions,
I did put onions in there. I just cut them up. You can smell them, right? You can smell those onions. And then now all of this was washed. That's why it's in this basket. But did y'all notice this one? I saw this at home. I kept this in here so I can show you. All I'm going to do is cut off the bad part. Because the nice thing is if this were a piece of meat, you can't just cut off the bad part, right? The whole thing is gone. Here, we can do that and we're good to go. So I'm just going to make sure everything is covered. And this will be ready momentarily. And of course, you have to add your seasoning. So while this is heating up, I'm going to add the seasonings and not add the seasonings. I'm going to talk about the seasonings and I'll show you all what's going on, okay? And of course, if y'all have any questions, you definitely can ask those questions. Any questions so far from you all here in the space?
So you said after that simmer down, it'll turn into your cheese sauce. You add your seasoning, then you add your bread.
Yeah. So, and really, when I say simmer down, I'm just gonna let it get soft for about 7 minutes, 8 minutes, because then I'm going to puree it. So it's going to be pureed smooth. So y'all, this is my secret weapon. So I'm going to show you. Hey there, sheep fires. We are talking about making sure there's how did I say it in a dignified way? I don't know if morning wood was a dignified way, but we're trying to make sure the men stay strong. Okay, any time of the day or night, because you know they know their former selves, they know their current selves, and they know they're not the way they used to be. So in order to keep everybody's blood flowing to all of the vital organs that we need to be working, then this is what you want: manly cheese grits. So far into the pot, I put onions, carrots, rutabaga, garlic, butternut squash, okra, and yellow squash. You don't have to use all of those vegetables. You just need a combination of orange and white vegetables to make your cheese sauce. So that's what I'm using, okay? So, oh, you know what, you all, if you have not put in hashtag health heroes, please do so. Yesterday was a very long episode and I did not pull a winner. So let me make sure I pull a winner today. What I'll do right now is make sure I go to show you all where you can find this particular mixer. And I'll do that right after I talk about the seasonings that we're going to put in. This way, if there's anybody here that's like, I just need the recipe. I've made this quite a few times and I do it pretty much the same way. It's one of my signature recipes. So I will pull out, let's see, what are we gonna show first? I think it's only two main seasonings I use all the time, y'all. Boom. So my my Goya adobo seasoning, that's definitely one. And then this one here, the Badia complete seasoning. If you just use these two, that's really all you need for this to taste fairly amazing, okay? That's it. Those are the two. So that's why I was like, let me just get to the seasonings first. Emery, did you want to try the cheese or you scared? We're gonna see if you're scared, y'all. You said what? Oh, okay. All right. So the question is, we have some non-dairy cheese here, shredded. It's kind of boring, plain, but would you like to try it?
Yes.
Okay. We got a yes, y'all. All right. So y'all know this is the Follow Your Heart brand. All right. Here you are. And let me know if you need a spoon.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Because I kept them in there, but there you are. And then I also have a slice of cheese. Y'all, we're going to see what they're saying here. We also have a slice of cheese. Thank you, Urban Garden Chronicles and Sheep Fires, for putting in hashtag Health Heroes. I know, it's so beautiful when the pan is colorful, right? Look at how colorful this looks, Coach Mary Ma, and everybody else. I'm trying to make sure that the camera is where the food should be. Maybe if I bring it in here. There we go. Yes. So y'all see, you can see through the lid that this is doing its thing. So,
It's cheese.
mm-hmm.
So what am I supposed to be?
So y'all, he just said, y'all, it's cheese. So what am I supposed to be doing? So that's a good sign, right?
Because it tastes like cheese.
Because it tastes like cheese. He's like, what?
Cheese? That's what you're trying to say?
It's a non-dairy cheese. It is a cheese.
Okay.
It's just a non-dairy cheese.
Okay.
Because I do non-dairy because the hormones in cheese, it gives, like, for the women especially. This is why a lot of women have fibroids, facial hair, body hair, excessive body hair. This is why they will have issues with having children, fertility issues. It's behind the cheese. Cheese tends to have excessive growth factors. It's called IGF, insulin growth factor. And so it not only makes us overweight, but it gives us other issues as well. Acne, of course, that too, unfortunately. So yeah, this is why we encourage to get our fave fruits and vegetables every day. Okay, yep. You know what? Let me give you this slice of cheese also. And if you can break it in half to give him a part of it, that will help. Was he reaching for more cheese? Because I didn't know if he liked the cheese or something else. So this one, I'm sorry, it was, well, look, I was going to say, you want to let him have it or, okay. So this one is the smoked Gouda. This is what they're trying now. the smoked Gouda by Follow Your Heart as well. It's not a fruit and vegetable, but y'all know we try to just make sure our whole food outweigh our processed food. Oh, thanks so much, Trash Can Waves. Hey there, Mr. Bliss's Don Level guy. Ain't no blind guy. Y'all know that he gone out the picture. That's a whole nother story. Give me a call. You got my number, or get it from Gail at night. She'll tell you. She'll give you my number. Trash Can Waves. Okay, so he's smiling. So that's good. That's good. Y'all know everybody loves Trash Can Waves, right? Look, everybody's saying hello to him. All right, so Trash Can Waves. Now that you're here, I'll finish explaining this because y'all know I run off of Roll Java. RollJava.com is my coffee business, and that's what I'm powered on. So these are Manly cheese grits, okay? These cheese grits, we're calling them, and look at David Hunt coming out the woodwork now, the Trash Can Waves. Uh-oh, men are coming in. Okay, so these cheese grits are for you men, David Hunt, Trash Can Waves. Basically, we want you all to be at your best. We want you all standing at attention first thing in the morning, okay? This is going to help you, all right? All this whole food is going to help you, and it's going to also keep your ladies straight as well. The women are going to be ready at the ready for whatever comes their way. The men will too. All right, let's get the verdict on the slice of cheese.
Okay, I'm not a Gouda fan,
Not
but
a
it tastes like cheese. You're not missing anything at all. Even with the other cheese, it's cheese.
Nice.
It's cheese. I mean, you can use it as a substitute. You're not sacrificing in flavor. It's cheese.
I don't know if
It's a
y'all
healthy version of it.
a healthy version of it. Y'all hear that? So I will say that this cheese, from what he's saying, he's not a fan of Gouda, but I'm trying to see if I have anything else that he would like other than okay. All right.
So we'll come back.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to show inside the pot because David Hunt is saying that he cannot see the okra, but you already know, David Hunt, this dish is for you. There are yellow and white vegetables in here to create the cheese sauce. The only green in there is the okra. You know you saw it. Don't act like you didn't. But in case you missed it, we are going to show you because I'm cooking especially for you today, just like Coach Mary Ma said, okay? So, no, and we're not doing grits and sugar, first of all. Okay. Keep your eyes open, Trash Can Waves, because this dish right here, yes, is going to guarantee that morning wood. Here we go. All right. So in case, let me slide this over so you all can see those grits. See, keep your eyes on, yep, the okra. And of course, if you all aren't into these particular types of foods, like, whole foods and all of that good stuff, this is the reason why we said get your energy bits, right? Just go to energybits.com, use the code SUPER20, and this way you will get a discount. You'll get all the benefits of those bits. And I eat 10 little pills at a time. They're like baby aspirin. I just swallow 10 of them, not all at once. But my kids eat them because they're always cheating and skipping the vegetables. So this is a great way to satisfy your children as well. So let me put this back on the side, on the main screen, and see what you all are talking about, because I was waiting for David Hunt as well, G Mama Grows. I was like, where David Hunt? He knows we're waiting for him. And I might need some more water for these grits. I'll see. Okay, so I turned the food back up. Y'all see it's bubbling. Everything's good there. You all put in hashtag Health Heroes. We're going to go ahead and do our Faves 100 giveaway. That way I don't miss it, okay? Look, that's the thumbnail, the commentary here. We have to keep ourselves healthy. Y'all know that there are so many men nowadays suffering with diabetes. And y'all know, if you're involved with the person with diabetes, they got major issues performing certain things. And so you don't want that, right? Just like she fires don't want no sugar grits. I don't want no sugar grits. Yeah. Y'all just hit us up on the website, superfoodparents.com. Get all your tools and everything. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be showing y'all. So while y'all are putting in hashtag Health Heroes, right? Because we do have some people, they already have that in there. The rest of you, go ahead and put it in there, okay? This way we can go ahead and do the giveaway. While we're waiting on you all, I'll show you all the knife and where to get the immersion blender, where to get these seasonings if you can't find them. No, G Mama Grows. Come on, yes, Team Sugar and Grits. No, no, no. Yes, David, good. You did see the okra. And what else? You're heading to Florida now, not going anywhere near Hampton Roads. Florida is like where okra grows quick, and they want no sugar in their grits. So you can go, but see, it's going to be hidden in the cheese sauce, like G Mama Grows is saying. So let's head over here to superfoodparents.com. So this way I can show you all how this works, okay? And don't worry, David Hunt, use the advice that Coach Mary Mott is giving you. You can just skip the okra and eat the other delicacies and think about all of the benefits. Everything that I'm saying right now, all of that work you've just done, this will help you, okay? So here, you click this little Amazon button. And once you click the Amazon button, it does take you to our Superfood Parents Show. I'm sorry, page. Okay, so there we go, right there. So if you're here on this page, superfoodparents.com, and you hit the Amazon button, then it'll take you right here. And as you all saw, you can also get energy bits on Amazon. That way, if you want a sample packet for like $12, you'll get 2 sample packets. They each have 30 pills in them. And that'll last you 6 days if you take 10 pills a day. But here on Amazon, you don't get the energy bits discount. I got to put a link in there for that. Let's get down here to the stuff we're looking for. The knife. This is the Cutco knife that I've had for 20 years. The only one I'm using. That's the pan I'm using. That's the toaster oven I have at home. But this particular knife right here is the GOAT. I've had it for 20 years, and I did have to buy a second one. I lost this one. But as you see, this price is $100, $114 right now. But right now, it makes it easy because that's the only time you'll have to buy a knife. So let's go back. The immersion blender. Oh wait, I think the immersion blender was also in this kit of Best Kitchen Tools. So let's scroll down. Yes, here's the kit. I have the brawn kit. So when you click on the brawn kit, they pull up this thing so you can see all of the different attachments that come along with it. And so it's a pretty sweet deal. All right. So hopefully that gave you all some time to get your hashtag Health Heroes in there. Oh, thank you, David Hunt, for listening to Coach Mary Mom. Okay. Gail Night is Echo and Coach Mary Mom. And thank you, G Mama Bros. She says nice. You know, my kids were little when I was selling Cutco. Wait, I didn't have any kids yet. That's how old this knife was. So when I got kids, that's when I started exclusively using this knife. But the oldest one couldn't be trusted. And then the youngest one couldn't be trusted. Once the oldest one got good, the youngest one couldn't be trusted for a long time. So let's do our Faves 100 giveaway. All right. That means you will get the automatic title of a plant-powered Titan. I am going to go ahead and blend this up and throw the grits in so that while you all are putting in hashtag Health Heroes, if you have not done it already, this will give you a chance to do so. Okay. So while I blend this, because this, it only takes me about 30 seconds to puree it. So Chris, would you like to come see this part? Is Chris out there? Chris, can you ask Chris if she'd like to come see this part? Okay, so y'all, the director is coming in. Oh, thanks so much, She Fires. Thanks for hanging out. And also, you all, this is where you go ahead and put in hashtag Health Heroes while I blend this, okay? So I am going to switch us over. The camera, y'all, our food camera has gone out because of the steam. Because when the phone get hot, It
smells great.
So it's smelling good. I agree. I might need some more water. Let me see. Nope. So far, so good. Okay.
Not ready quite yet, baby. Not yet.
Look, Gabe is just reaching into the pot. I'm gonna give him a piece of cheese. Here, Gabe, take this piece of cheese because you know what? It's good stuff. All right. I'm going to go ahead and puree this while my food camera comes back on. Okay, good. We're in the studio, y'all. Now I can put this back here. I've turned the food down, so you all should be able to see inside. All right, let's see what you see. Perfect. I told y'all the steam got to the food. Thank you, my Renaissance grandma, for coming through. I know that you are listening, so I do appreciate whenever you all take the time to break out and, tap the comments or give some emojis. Oh, Chris, this is all I'm doing. I'm putting in some adobo. And this is where you can put it in whatever you want to your taste. All right, this is a lot, so I really and truly will probably put in about a spoon of this adobo. So it looks like a lot, but that's just because it's taking me a long time to put it in. And then the Badia Complete Sazon seasoning. All right, so this one I'll put in about the same amount. And if you've ever had this one, you know this one has a really nice flavor, and that one pours out faster, so it didn't take as long. And then, boom, this is pretty much it. Look, it came unplugged. Here, plug it up, please. Thank you. Oh, right here. Next to that white one. Yes. All right, y'all. Shay Vlog, so good to see you. Haven't seen us live in a minute. I'm doing great. I'm actually making a cheese sauce, so you're here just in time. This is for all the men. Lord Jesus. Y'all see these hands coming in the background? People want the cheese. This is the non-dairy cheese Shay Vlogs, and he likes this one. And so, here, Gabe. Okay, there you go. We got to feed the people. So this actually has a bunch of yellow and white vegetables here. And right before your eyes, it's going to turn into a cheese sauce. Okay. Are you in Jamaica, Shay Vlogs? Let me know. Coach Mary Ma is in there chatting it up, as well as Gail at Night. So y'all keep it up. And Shay, don't forget, if you'd like to get into the giveaway, in about 30 seconds, I'm about to do our Faves 100 giveaway. So, this is where you just try to get everything as smooth as you can. Sometimes I do add nutritional yeast, but you know what? This is also where you can just throw in your cheese. Like, that's what I forgot. I was like, wait a minute. Let me throw in some of the non-dairy cheese. That's about a half of this bag of cheddar. Follow your heart, friend. Cheddar. Okay. And I'm also going to throw in some cheese slices as well. Now, these cheese slices is the smoked Gouda. So for the smoked Gouda, thank you, David Hunt, for putting in hashtag Health Heroes. Oh, Shay, you're in Egypt. I remember you said you were leaving. I remember you were talking about moving. And so I hope everything's going well in Egypt. I've heard very good things about Egypt. And so, yes, child, enjoy it. I've heard that Egypt it's just an amazing place to be. And one of my cousins, she actually lives in South Carolina. She went to Egypt last year and had only good things to say as well. So these are just about 3 or 4 cheese slices that I'm adding in. So Chris, I'm also putting in 3 or 4 of these cheese slices, and I'm just going to blend it all together. So you see, and that helps with the flavor, to give it a cheese flavor that we want in addition to the seasoning. And then I will give you all a spoonful of this. Y'all can let me know if it needs a little more salt, if it's okay, what's going on with it. All right. All right. Nice. I hope you enjoyed Thailand also. Y'all see how smooth this is getting? And it's really orange. All right, Chris, you ready to try it? All right, so Let's see what Coach Mary Ma is saying, because I hope you enjoyed Thailand, Shay, because I've only heard good things from people that go to Thailand. So you know what, Coach Mary Ma, this is a good comment, because this is something that the doctors talk about. Oh, this has cheese on it. I was like, why does it look like this? It's the cheese. So basically, Coach Mary Ma is saying, I used to do a lot of puree, but I heard it reduces the nutrients from the veggies. How true is that? I'm going to tell you what Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, Dr. Milton Mills, all these different doctors talk about with this, okay? They say that digestion starts in the mouth. Dr. Will Bolsevitz talks about this as well. They call him Dr. B because he's the gut doctor. So he's like the superhero of all of this. Basically, they say digestion starts in the mouth. So you do want to chew your food as much as you can, right? You want to eat it in its whole form. However, you also want to enjoy it however you can, because it does not lose the nutrients just because it's pureed. It does kind of start the process a little bit. Chris, you can take this one. It does kind of start the process a little bit, but those nutrients aren't lost. Here you are. Okay, I was going to give this one to him. This one is a little hot, so please be careful. Hold it, from the top. I'm going to add the grits, add the water, because look, kiss my grits, right? AJ's road tripping is like, kiss my grits. Y'all remember Mel's Diner? Y'all got to be old to remember Mel's Diner. Mel, kiss my grits. You say it's good. Y'all, no, come closer so the people can hear it from you, girl, because we want to hear. Okay. So does it need any other seasonings, any other flavor? Well, keep in mind that we want it to be a little bit salty, on the salty side, because because we're adding the grits, we're adding other things. So that's why I say that. That's the only reason I'm saying that. So good to see you here from Germany. Thank you for hanging out with us, AJ. I still got to send you stickers. Y'all. Somebody said, yeah, that's good. So are you a believer? Like, what were you thinking before you tasted it? Tell the truth, shame the devil. A trip to the bathroom.
All the vegetables pureed down like instead of running to the bathroom.
People are so scared to use the bathroom. I still don't understand that.
I don't want to be in a public place and go like I'm at home.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, eating a lot of vegetables, it actually helps you to go in a regular fashion rather than going in a run to the bathroom, blowing it up fashion. So I will say that there's a misconception that they've given us about vegetables and fiber. So those fiber, I have another cup for him to sample. Those Fiber One bars and stuff like that, it's like, that's the type of thing they were promoting. And even they didn't make people run to the bathroom like that. Even me, that's just the cheese sauce. Even Mucinex, not Mucinex, Miralax, those are the things that will have you kind of run to the restroom, and they're ineffective, right? I know, because we give them to our patients all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine was too.
Child, they be giving them Miralax, Dulcolax, and after having a baby, they give you all these different things. So let's go ahead and run this Phase 100 giveaway by throwing in some water and some sugar. Let's see what we got here. You're welcome, Coach Mary Ma. She said, thanks for reassuring. It's much easier to eat vegetables in puree form, even for adults. And thank you for telling them Shea Vlogs to smash the like button. All right.
With this flavor, you don't have to add sugar.
See, you don't have to add sugar because of the flavor is just nice, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I just added some water. That's why this looks crazy, y'all. I'm just adding some grits now. And then I'm just going to stir it and let this thicken up. And I'm going to get all that from around the sides, all the sauce. So you say you don't need sugar because, my Renaissance grandma, she doesn't care for the grits at all. But she says, wow, you called me old. Because I said, if y'all can remember Mel's Diner, Mel, kiss my grits, then you old. Child, most of us in here remember it, right? Don't worry, AJ. I had reception issues yesterday, so trust me. Now, here's one thing that you can all do, though. Definitely type in the word faves, Faves, send that text to 757-231-9361. This way, you can get alerts, you can stay in the loop, and you can always know what is going on. Okay. I did put in about a cup of grits to that sugar. I mean, Lord, y'all got me saying sugar and grits. Ain't no sugar in these grits. Okay. We about to do the giveaway. That way, I was only supposed to puree this. Then I started doing a lot of stuff. So let me go ahead and do the giveaway. So that way you all can click the like button, all that kind of stuff, like Chef Vlogs was saying. And y'all heard it. People like this. It's good so far. And y'all see all this cheese sauce. I have a friend that wanted me to make her my Super Mac this week. She sent me a text saying, "Hey, Quita, can you make me some? It's just for me." And I was like, "Oh, absolutely. I got you, girl." And we have someone here that asked us to make cheese grits. So I was like, perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, girl, you gotta go. Okay, yes. Did you want some cheese sauce to go? Enough to try it with anything else, or
No, I'm good to go.
you're good?
Yeah, but they can just talk about it.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be leaving here shortly too. I got an appointment, a financial appointment. Girl, I'll let you know how it goes. Y'all know I love money and I'm always wealth building. And so I found another good thing. All right, y'all. Oh, AJ's road tripping says fiber from vegetables are the way to go. All that shiny packaged crap is just crap. And you can't take a crap. And the morning wood don't happen either. So look, that's what this is for, y'all. This is morning wood grits. Okay. So you eat these in the morning and boom, if you didn't wake up with wood, you'll have some soon. So if you did not put this in hashtag health heroes, let's go for it. All right. I'm going to see who's going to get this title. So if you put in hashtag health heroes, you'll get the automatic title of being plant powered titan. That means you will have already eaten 80 points worth of fruits and vegetables, because you get 5 points for every fruit and vegetable. So for this dish, we have onions, garlic, rutabaga, butternut squash, carrots, okra, 7 different things. 7 times 5. This is a 35 points breakfast. So just imagine if you have anything else along with it, fruit, fresh fruit, you get 5 points for each fruit. Anyways, for those of you that aren't doing that, let's see. Hey, Shay, I was giving you time, girl. Now that you got it in there, all right, let's go for it. Because I see Shay Vlogs has put in hashtag health heroes. Let's go ahead and do the giveaway, okay? And who is today's health hero? We got Urban Garden Chronicles, Gail at Night, Coach Mary Ma, my Renaissance Grandma, Coach Mary Ma, she fires, my Renaissance Grandma, Urban Garden Chronicles, she fires, David Hunt, my Renaissance Grandma, she fires, Gail at Night, yes, has rigged it up. I'm sorry, Valerie Singleton, you almost got in there. But we have a winner chicken dinner. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all know Gail is the best. She's always a winner. She's a sweetheart and she eats a lot of whole foods. And if you see her pictures, it shows, right? She always keeps a radiant smile. She looks good. She works out. She has energy. She's a beautiful person and she is our winner. So I'm just stirring up these grits a little bit. Because again, this is what you serve your man in the morning, y'all. When you're on vacation and you don't have a whole lot to do other than relax and eat and sleep, this is what you serve them, okay? So let's see what everybody's saying. Well, of course, G Mama Grows, Hard in the Garden, along with Coach Mary Ma, they're all congratulating her. Look, Valerie Singleton is like, no worries, it's fine if I didn't make it. Congratulations to Gail at Night. And of course, my Renaissance Grandma is congratulating her. But if y'all aren't subscribed to her channel, Gail at Night has dropped her link in the chat. So be sure to go on over there and have a look-see, have a subscribe, hit the bell and all those kind of things. She's saying, thanks everyone. That's her thank you speech. Thanks everyone. She's so sweet. All right, y'all, back to these grits. It's time to see how they turned out, what is going on with them. They've only been cooking for about 4 minutes, I guess, since we poured the grits and the extra water in there. So I'll check them out and see what they're looking like. Coach Mary Ma is giving you the stars. Did you want to taste the cheese sauce, Isaiah? You want to taste the cheese sauce? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll let Isaiah taste the cheese sauce by itself. And let's ask Emery what he thought. Wait, I didn't get it. Oh no, you did. You said you liked the sauce, right? Is he out there or he left out to go with? I think they went out. All right, y'all. We have one more person tasting this, so we'll see what he thinks. And in the meantime, of course, if you'd like to click the like button, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, you can. Now this is very hot, so you have to stir it and blow it because it's very hot. Okay, so be careful, blow it. The cheese sauce, this cheese sauce. Anything that you're thinking so far, I know you like the cheeses by themselves. You were like, oh yeah, those are great. They just taste like cheese. Any thoughts on the cheese sauce? Did you think it was going to taste differently than it tasted?
Actually, no, because the way the cheese tastes. So I thought it was just gonna. It all depends on the chef, the way they make their sauce. The cheese is important. You got different types of flavors and different cheeses, and you just happen to have a good cheese flavored version of a non-cheese dairy product.
Right. So let me ask you this then. Did you taste the vegetables? Did you expect to taste those?
I did not taste the vegetables. As a matter of fact, when I tasted it, I was going to ask if the vegetables in there.
Oh, you didn't even realize. You were like, wait, did she put the vegetables in there?
She gave me that. I think I was going to do the grits.
Right.
This is just the cheese sauce. When I tasted it, I didn't realize it.
Okay. Well, you all, I'm going to see if this tastes gritty or if it's smooth yet, because you do want it to have a smooth, creamy flavor, right? So right now I do have the grits in here. And the other thing is that grits will thicken up. So this is a dish that you can make and then literally 10 minutes later, it'll be thicker. Okay. I'll go ahead and try it because we have come to the end of our time here. Oh, here's a spoon right here. So let's see what's happening. And I'll let you all know what's going on. We got the lid back on the pot. That's just bubbling a little bit. I'll see if I need to add more water. This is where I usually will add in with grits. You're supposed to add in like twice the amount of water. Because vegetables have a lot of water, I didn't need to add 2 cups of water. I just added like a cup of water to the cup of grits because I already had like a cup and a half of cheese sauce in there. Nice. I do still have my Buy Me a Coffee page too. And speaking of which, I am going to be, I think this needs more flavor. I'm going to add a little bit more of my Goya adobo. I like it to have a little bit of a salty flavor. So my Buy Me a Coffee page is where you can buy me a coffee if you'd like to donate. And Coach Mary Ma is saying, wow, grits for life. I can hear some happy voices from the happy tasters. Yes. That's the nice part. So remember I was saying that once we add the grits, we might have to add a little more something. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the Goya adobo, right? I put a little of that in there. And then when I finish this, I'm actually going to top it with some Parmesan. It's a non-dairy Parmesan. So I'm going to let you taste that one now. So that way you can see.
Adobo with pepper in it?
Sometimes I use the one with the pepper in it. Whatever one they have at the store is the one I get. Because, you know, I do like them both too. You know, pepper is a carrier. So pepper helps nutrients to get into your system, into those cells in different places where it belongs. So that's one reason to like pepper, other than the flavor. But the nice thing about pepper is that it really has an important job that we might not even realize. So I am going to give a taste of this particular cheese. Oh, let me show you what this is. Follow your heart. They're Parmesan. It's a shredded Parmesan, and it does have a really nice Parmesan flavor. So there it is right there. All right. There you are. You need a new spoon?
No.
All right. And you let me know how this Parmesan is, because again, this is something that you can top your grits with, and
it's Parmesan.
He said yes. Yeah, that's a nice one, right? All right, y'all. I am going to now serve up some grits. I'm going to put some in this little cup because it's just a sample, or I can give you some in a bigger bowl, but we'll give you some in a little cup. So that way you can kind of get the flavor of grits and cheese and see if that's something you like. All right, y'all know what time it is, right? For those of you that have clicked the button, it's the moment of truth. This is where if the food slaps, then we must clap, right? We do our super clap sign off. I'm going to give him some grits. I'm going to top it with a little cheese. and we'll see what he thinks. Alrighty, I'm going to switch this over so you all can see into the pan. And you know, this is the type of food for people saying, I'm trying to lose weight. What do I need to eat? I always tell them, add fruits and vegetables to your diet, to your meals. And they say, yeah, but what else can I do? I'm like, well, I'm just trying to tell you what I did and what the doctors say to do. Not any doctor ever has said, cut out the fruits and vegetables. And they all tell you they help you to stay full longer. They give you a very satisfied feeling. So that's another reason to eat your whole foods. And then, let me tell y'all something. I keep getting burnt because the grits keep dripping onto my finger. And y'all know that hot grits are a weapon, right? I'm not trying to, but I'm taking myself. Right. That's some old school stuff right there, you know? So I know about it though. I haven't used it yet, but boom, here we go. So let me just turn these off for now. And I am going to sprinkle a little bit of that Parmesan on top. And then if you like it, I can definitely put some in a larger container. But it's quite hot right now. You still have your spoon?
Yeah.
For you? Or you need a new one? Yeah, but I'm saying now that it has the cheese and everything, you might need a spoon.
All right.
But it's hot. You feel it? You got to stir it a little bit.
It's too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot right now. All right, y'all. So we're going to see. We're going to get a verdict right now. And, of course, we are not going to. So you just sprinkle the cheese on top. Yep. That Al Green special, right, Gail at Night? You know about them hot grits. And Valerie Singleton says, ain't nothing like hot grits. I know that's right. And just imagine all of these whole foods went into these grits. Y'all saw it happen just like this. And the rest of the cheese sauce I will be using for my pasta noodles, right? My macaroni noodles. So y'all get your faves in. Fruits and vegetables. Every spread is good for you. You can't go wrong. Hold up. Wait a minute. Now, this is somebody who was like, I like shrimp and grits, but he said this is delicious, y'all. Not just good, but his first comment. So y'all know what that means. We got to get out of here with our super clap sign off. And once you add some shrimp to it, it gets even better, huh? He's like, look, once I add the shrimp to it. So y'all, this is the way you can start your grits. Then you can add your bacon or shrimp or whatever else you like. But just imagine if you get this many points, right? You can be just like Gail at Night. You can be a plant-powered titan. Look, I didn't even give her accolades, did I? I'm sorry, Gail at Night. Y'all know I meant to. Y'all know she's a plant-powered titan with 80 or more points. And for those of you that are trying to catch up, maybe you can be a Superfood Avenger with 65 points. And if not, be at least a Faves Crusader with 50 Faves points for the day. All right, y'all, we are out of here with our super clap sign off. We will see y'all next time. Thanks for being here. Take care, everyone, and get your grits in. Do your thing. I'm about to say goodbye to everybody. Hey, how did I come back? Just like that. I done hit the wrong button. Hey, Audrey's Living Life. Thank you. Hello and goodbye to you. Thanks y'all for being here.